or good evening, everyone. Who here is a senior? A senior. One senior. Oh, okay, 2 seniors. So I'm assuming you guys are planning to apply in the next few months to graduate school, between now and January, or just something like?
Something like maybe like within maybe next year or so.
So I am in the Urban Education Policy PhD program at Rossier. It's my 2nd year, and I've gone through a number of changes, and I'll talk about that in a minute. My whole graduate school kind of journey started when I was a junior in college at a little school called Biola University. The only reason I went to that school was because it was the only school I saw frequently, because it was kind of down the street from my house. So I was like, well, you know what, I'm going to apply to this one. It's a college. I want to go to college. I was the first in my family to graduate from college. Went there, didn't have such a great experience, but I did have a professor who took me under her wing and told me about the Ronald E. McNair College program. So it wasn't until my junior year in undergrad that I even learned that there was this world of graduate school. That there's, that's how doctors and lawyers and veterinarians got these degrees to like go and become those awesome things. So my journey started there. My grades weren't that great, so I didn't get into graduate school the first 3 times that I tried. When I finally got a lot of work experience and I kind of demonstrated my strengths in a different realm, I got accepted to school counseling program at Cal State Long Beach. And my first year there, I realized that this is not a good fit for me. This wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I've always had an interest in technology and youth and college access, a lot of different things. So I had this crazy idea of applying to Harvard because they had a really awesome master's program called Technology, Innovation, and Education. I didn't tell anybody that I was going to apply because I felt that people would think that I'd be silly to be applying there, which I noticed when I was a college advisor at a high school when students would make comments like, yeah, I'm going to go to Harvard, and they would just laugh it off. And that would hurt me because I would say, you're totally capable, and you totally can go. And there's a stigma, like, we don't belong there, and we can't make it there. And I was guilty of that. But I applied, and I only told my 3 letters of recommendation people. And not by chance, I worked really hard to try and make that application the best that I could. And I got accepted, and so I went to the year master's program there, graduated in 2011, and during my first semester there, I did not want to quit my journey to grad school because what I really wanted to do was get my doctorate and be a professor, and be a researcher, and be at a level where I could really impact change in policy and all that type of stuff. So I applied and I got into USC, and this is where I am. My first year wasn't that great. I switched advisors, and you may or may not hear of those types of experiences, but they happen for a variety of reasons. So right now I'm currently getting used to my new advisor and how she works and what she does and how to best communicate with her, etc. So far so good. Everything is good. Let's see. Some pieces of advice. What I've learned so far is that there are a number of challenges in graduate school that sometimes can be posed because of certain faculty maybe not seeing your full potential. Maybe because of your background, maybe because of the way you look. And so what you need to do is, the best way to put it is to hustle and to find opportunities to make the most of your experience. So right now I'm doing, what I need to be doing for my advisor, but I also got an internship on the side where I'm doing some awesome work, and I'm also networking, right, because that's super important in graduate school. I would also suggest that you find mentors. Try to make connections with professors right now. Even if you don't really know them, ask them out for coffee. Go to their office hours and just say, hey, I really like that one lecture you had. Can you tell me more about that? Any small thing to start building a relationship. Not only will that be good for letters of recommendation, but down the road, you're going to want someone to just kind of bounce ideas back and forth or just talk about your experiences, and they can be very valuable. And I think the only reason why I've gotten to the point that I am right now is because of my mentors, because of 3 key people that I try to keep in my circle at all times, and I ask them out for breakfast or take them out for coffee and really try to maintain that relationship. And whenever I have some kind of research issue or graduate school issue that I don't want to talk to my advisor about, I ask my mentor. And luckily my mentors are all professors, so that's kind of a good thing. And another tip for those of you planning to apply, if you're planning to apply to a number of graduate programs, of course you're probably going to need letters of recommendation. And one key thing that I learned in my McNair Scholars Program, which kind of impresses my recommendation people all the time, is I'll make a Word document, I'll put in the prompts of like, what are they looking for on these letters of recommendation. I'll copy paste all the things that they're looking for, then I'll pick out 3 things out of my CV or resume that I think they should highlight for my letters of recommendation. And I'll also include my CV or resume, because what you want to do is make their job super easy, because they probably have 1,000,001 things to do. And it's not that they don't want to be there for you and support you, but you should also recognize that they probably have, again, 1,000,001 things to do. So anything that you could do to make that easier for them, they'll totally appreciate it, and they'll probably write your letter with a much more positive attitude. That's probably what you want to. So that's kind of my piece of advice for that. And again, my journey to graduate school and my current experience in graduate school hasn't been a super positive one, not until recently. So if you have any kind of questions, let me